the demon says to the Sigmarite, "Hail Sigma." Oh, we're back. Okay.
Oh, good heavens. I don't know where you get these jokes from, man.
Years of depravity.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah. Oh, welcome you two from PAX.
Hello.
Hi! I don't have a voice anymore.
Alright, I'm going to have to adjust the cameras a little bit because I have half an ash.
That's
Oh,
alright,
no.
you only need half
Wait,
an
I can move this way. I'm a little person.
Yeah, actually, you probably guys should shift over a bit.
Squeeze in. Come on.
What if I wanted to?
I promise. I
Because
don't bite.
if we need more ash, don't we have the tiefling's ash?
Yes, we've got a whole bag of it.
I was going to say, I have a bag of it if you need.
I have to suffer with
No,
my
the
dog.
note-
The note comes with a.
And you suffer with the ash.
Groups have always got trigger words now. Dolphins, ash.
Oh,
And the popping noise, yeah.
No puppy
I
noises.
made a good joke before, but she wasn't here, so.
That awful.
I'm watching you through the stream to see your facial reactions.
No more puppy noises.
From us. God, that's going to be your deep and tragic backstory.
Dolphins.
A slow montage of
Just over and over.
I didn't pick up this one.
Yeah, I usually feel it up too. Alright. Before the break, you two had basically decided to go to the top of the ship and go topside.
Yes.
Well, Rayleigh just killed his mother.
Yes.
It wasn't my
And
mother.
then the mother turned into a girl.
I was about to say,
And then I found out he killed said girl
When he was 6.
when he was 6.
clearly we missed something.
And now, I want to go see if that bloody peg-legged bastard is on the top deck of the ship.
He certainly is. He's still looking out across the water
With his leg up.
with his leg up.
Wing.
I just shout, "You!"
Wait, what?
The peg-legged bastard is on the ship.
He turns.
What about it? Yeah, he's got a peg leg, so what?
Do you recognize him?
No. Wait.
Because he's not part of this crew.
Oh.
Aye, lad. Can I help you?
Who are you?
What are you doing?
Looking out across the water, enjoying the moonlight.
What are
spreading
you
across
doing
the
on
water.
this ship?
Being a sailor, looking after the ship. I'm going American.
It's so hard to maintain.
It is very hard to maintain.
He just said he's looking after the ship. I'm going to insight check that as a lie.
Go for it.
It's a 5, so it turns into a 10 plus 6, 16.
He's not lying, per se. But
Bending it a little.
Technically
it's not even bending it. It's kind of like he's telling you the truth. That's what you're getting from this. However, it's something else is not quite right.
Okay. Hold on for a second. I want to hear him out. You're not part of the crew.
I ain't part of the crew. I've been here since you've been to Eastcliff. Joined in with you.
Yeah.
Joined in with your American friend.
I see. Why haven't I seen you on the ship?
Because I'm usually on the night crew.
Why?
My eyes are much better for the night. I seem to see better at night.
I've been up here on the nights. Why haven't I seen you then?
I don't know. Perhaps it's just two ships sailing in the sun or sailing in the night. Say, we'll miss each other all the time.
Another insight check. 16. Has he been here since Eastcliff?
No, of course not. This is the first time you've ever seen him.
So he's lying outright.
No, he's not.
He's not lying though. Because that's what I can tell. I can tell whether he's lying or not. So if he's telling the truth.
He is telling the truth.
Right, so can't tell.
You were pretty sure he's telling the truth. Like, you understand that he himself, the way his mannerisms are, the way he's talking, it's like he has been on the ship for a long time. You know he hasn't.
Interesting.
I start looking around for the eyes again.
Roll deception roll.
7. I don't see shit.
No, you don't see shit.
It's nap time.
It's nut time.
I sort of nudge him, and I just go, I don't think we're awake.
Don't shoot him.
You could be right. Did you see your dagger glow?
Yeah.
I did too.
In
You know what that means?
In my dream, I saw a dagger glow.
Well, what does it mean?
Ah, she's back finally. He holds out his hand. And out of nowhere, you can see before in the night, a raven come land on his hand, on his wrist. You enjoy yourself out there, Missy. Puts his hand across onto his shoulder, and the raven jumps up onto his shoulder. Ah,
What's the bird's name?
haven't had the thought to give it a name. It's not always with me, you see. Just every once in a while, it just appears out of nowhere. I recognise it. It's got yellow eyes.
Hold for a sec.
Sus picking people's ships.
We've seen a lot of illusions on the ship tonight. Do you know why?
I don't have no lad. I have no idea. I've been doing what I've been doing all this time. Keeping an eye over the ship. Looking at every night.
17. Is he telling the truth? Does he know or not?
He seems to be telling the truth.
Weird. I'm actually. Can I take an inside check on the raven? Did it like materialize or did it?
You can roll for it, yeah?
That's 8.
It just looked like it threw him for the night, so you just didn't see it because it's dark. And it just threw it full in and just landed on his wrist.
Okay. And the next one I want to do is a perception check out across the water and see if we're 21, roughly in the same geography that we should be.
It looks pretty much the same.
What's your thought? Something's obviously weird.
I don't trust this one.
The way I see it is those dreams were relatively harmless.
I don't expect you to trust me, lad, but I've been here for quite
Speak
some
for
time.
yourself.
I look out across this ship every night. Got American again.
Every night.
Well, he's been hanging out with Americans. His accent is.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm
Doesn't.
gonna go lean on the rail next to him and just go. So have you seen anything tonight?
Highlight I have.
What?
I've seen the moon.
Really? You come here and watch the moon every night?
Mm-hmm. I've seen my friendly raven.
Anything unusual?
And I've seen you two.
We're
Is
always
this the only time you've seen us?
No.
When did you last see us?
Someone else woke up before. That was you woke up before you and you came to talk to me. Briefly. And then there's that other Arabian gentleman before that.
See?
So Mia's been up here.
Aye.
Interesting.
We need to talk to him as magic casters.
Let's get him here.
I'm not sure I trust him.
I don't particularly trust him either, but
Boy, and that Frenchman, he's been up here.
What was he doing?
We're having a good old chat. Talking about the sea and about what we're seeing. Quite boring.
can I see any other oddities?
Roll perception.
19 plus 6. 25.
So the raven's looking at you.
How many eyes does the raven have?
To them too.
Which eyes are you using?
I'm actually gonna
Good answer.
pull a bit of jerky out of my pocket, cut it, and pass it to the bird.
But snaps it, takes it out, chews on it, swallows it.
Your bird seems intelligent.
Of course it does. The ravens are well known for their smarts.
Why is its eyes gold?
Aren't all ravens gold?
No, the black.
They have black eyes.
Well, this one's always had gold eyes.
Odd.
I think you watch out where this guy's from. That well-known Scottish area of Glen, Texas.
We should get him here.
Yes, but I'm not leaving you up here with him.
Hmm?
And that creature.
Well,
Ah!
would you rather I go get Amir, or you stay up here with these two? We both go, or we both stay? If you so,
I will stay near the door if you wish to go down and make some noise.
fair enough. I'll just start plodding along to get Amir.
And I literally just stay near the door to go down, and I'm just watching.
Alright, so you're going into the other cabin essentially where Amir, not Rowan, Amir, Amber,
Rowan.
all the
I'm,
other guys
I'm
basically.
snoring happily asleep, I assume.
I also sleep in there. Just not on a bed.
He trances in there.
You're trancing in there, yeah. You open up the door to their part of their cabin, and there they all are. You hear the snoring, familiar snoring of Amber,
And the trance.
and the trancing of Rowan sitting in the corner.
Just a gentle hum.
Amir is sleeping in one of the
140
beds.
beats a minute.
I'm actually in bed.
Oh, we're in their cabin, yeah. Oh, okay, there you go.
I'm going to.
And there's also a raven sitting on the edge of the bed. His bed.
His bed.
Ah!
I'm gonna slowly move closer to him and watch the raven to see how it reacts.
The raven walks to the edge of the bedpost and like taps on the wood and looks at you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like keeping distance from the bird, just like poke his mattress with a foot and shake it a bit. No, his, but with a dagger out, just behind my back, up the sleeve. And just trying to wake
You
him.
feel him poke you.
So I wake up in the middle of the night with you standing near the bed.
I've come in and I've stood near the foot of the bed on
Yeah.
purpose, and I've got my hand up like this.
Wake up, the body would tense for a moment and then relax.
Be quiet for a sec. The last thing we want to do is wake the barbarian and have her rage.
Are you in my room?
Yes, at the moment.
Oh.
We've been seeing illusions tonight. You see the raven?
Do I see the raven?
You do?
Yes, I see the raven.
There's a guy up on deck with a peg leg. Have you seen him before?
That would be Johnny.
I've never seen him on this ship.
I'd only seen him tonight.
He said he's been here since Easter. And he wasn't lying, or at least not that I could tell.
Perhaps I should get dressed and talk
Yeah.
to this man again.
Dragonborn's up top. Should we rake the druid to talk to the bird?
Amber,
That could be helpful.
Alright.
you wake up because there's this weird noise going on in this place.
I immediately jump up. Looking for looking for my axe, and I'm up. Blurry eyes.
So no different to now.
Yeah, pretty much.
She was yelling too much in the fight yesterday and she's lost her voice.
Yeah.
I immediately turn to her and just say, whatever you do, do not rage. Do not rage. There is illusions going on. If you rage, you will damage the ship.
I'm gonna do a perception check and look around me.
You see a raven on the edge of the bed where Amir is.
Okay, that's what I say.
I'll reach out my arm to see if the raven wants to land right.
Raven jumps down to your head.
I'm not gonna lower my axe exactly. I'm just gonna be
It's
like,
got the golden eyes.
okay.
Whatever
Do I
you
know
do,
any significance?
do
of
not
this?
Oh yes, you definitely know lots of significance of this.
It is obvious we should follow the raven.
Why?
Because there is purpose. These things is not accident. There is purpose. We should go with it until we find out what or whom is behind it.
Have you ever seen the anglerfish when they're dragged up from the deeps from the fishing trawl boats? They have a light above their head, an old sailor's tale to lure people in before they, or other fish in before they eat them. How do we know the raven's not the same?
I am having difficulty trying to understand the question, but it is.
Well, why? How do we know the raven is not just luring us to a trap?
Do you want to deal with not knowing if anything
raven,
you see is real?
Yeah.
Most of the things I see aren't real.
You want to get to the bottom of this?
Not particularly. But
What do you mean most of the things you see aren't real?
Paranoid schizophrenic.
No, my character wants to know. I just can't do it in character right now.
Right. I'm actually just going to ignore it.
Perhaps we should wake everybody up and get.
She just looks at you highly concerned.
Fair enough. You get the druid. I don't particularly want to talk to him. I walk away and start heading back upstairs.
I will cast Prestidigitation to have some sort of sensory thing to wake him up. Like the air in front of him tastes like pepper or something.
Actually, no, it's a whole lot of ginger. Like those biscuits.
Ginger.
And then I walk up behind you and I tap your shoulder. It's okay. Apparently there's illusions. And I'm not allowed to attack them.
Okay.
If you want to come with us, maybe?
Sure.
We're on an adventure. We could use your eyes.
Perhaps you could speak to the raven.
That's not place.
How did the raven get here? It is probably a long story.
Okay. I'll start talking in Raven. I'll say.
Start talking in Raven. Oh, that's so Raven.
Hello, friend. What brings you here?
You suddenly just go blank.
What?
You go blank. You just basically just stop and look like you're just staring into space. Like you're basically just, you're not there anymore.
Did I get bird noises out before it happened?
That's all that happens to you. To the rest of the party, we'll get to you in a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna nudge him with my. Oh, I've left the room.
Am I just sleeping while these people are stomping around in my room?
No, you've woken up too.
But you were in our room, so you're with those two.
Either
You've
either,
woken
everyone
up.
gets woken up.
Everyone's woken up.
I've woken up with a raven pecking me on the head of Aaron. I'm gonna roll to see if I hold this thing. Oh, that's enough for play.
Is that a yes or a no then?
If it was a saving throw, I'd say you resisted.
Yeah, I think I've resisted my urge to instantly firebolt.
Mental note: don't wake you up.
Not startled, anyways. Well, don't peck me in the head is probably a good idea.
Get a long stick.
Hello. Hello, Fred? Questioningly.
Nah. Just like jumps around on the edge of your bed.
Turning to him. Is this yours?
No, it is not mine. Maybe feed it some sausage.
They don't have sausage.
He wants to be fed some sausage like he's a bird.
No.
I don't like gin.
Unfortunately, that's all I have.
You guys play with food again.
A little bit.
Obviously.
So,
We're not throwing at each other this time.
Can you? I want some sausage.
Oh, you want some of my
Daddy,
sausage?
may I have some sausage? Same, actually.
While I'm on the top deck, is anything
Apparently
going
we're
on
having
with
a sausage
Thingo?
fest.
No, he's just generally prattling off about, the sailor this, sailor that, sailor terms, looking after the night watch.
How much he watches over the ship?
How
all the
much he
time.
watches over the ship. It's becoming a bit of a loop.
Are you feeling alright?
Aye, lad. Alright. Just enjoying watching the water and the moon across the ocean.
I turn to the crow, or the raven, should I say, and I just sort of ask, "What are you doing here?"
Aye, lad. It's just the raven. Just one of my friends that just pops up every once in a while.
I assume I'm up on deck again by this point. Are you talking to a bird?
The man seems to be just repeating himself over and over.
It's not exactly a repetion, but he just
It's the same
said
thing.
it in a different way every time, but still he gets back to it's great looking across the ocean, looking at the moon as it shines across the water.
What did you do before you got on this ship?
Do what I always do, and I pick up on another ship and sail away. I was on a different ship. I think it was an orc ship actually, which is about entertaining. I was quite surprised that they hired me on. I'm quite surprised that they actually managed to get not killed and dock at the place.
Was it the crew of the Flying Green Screen?
It might have been.
Call back.
I'm gonna stare out across the moon. If you're so interested in the moon, I'm gonna take a perception check on the moon. 18.
18 overall.
Yeah, overall.
You look over at the moon as it's shining across the waters. And the other moon also that's shining across the water.
Wait, there's two moons?
And ever so briefly, pretty sure it blinked.
Right.
His eyes are a lot bigger than I remember.
Only one's noticed this so far.
I'm just gonna slowly step back and turn to the Dragonborn. There's two moons.
Roll perception.
16.
2 moons.
Okay. That's... How did I not notice that before?
Yes. You just noticed it now that you had a look across the ocean.
Are they both at half moon?
Yes. In fact, that blinking was kind of like it was going from the half moon to a new moon, and then back to the half moon. Very quickly. It was very hard to... You just saw it.
I swear I saw that go to a new moon briefly. Let's wait for Amir. Maybe the astronomer too.
That
I'm
might
just sitting in front of
be
her
an
like,
idea.
friend, are you okay? Hello? Because you just blanked out, yeah.
Well, from what I
You
see,
snap out of it.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Was it as though that there was some kind of time skip, like people were in one place and then all of a sudden they're in another place?
Something happened while you were in there, but for some reason, you can't. It's like you are not able to tell what it is. You can't. You know what it is. You know how to tell it. But for some reason, you try to, and you just can't form the words to describe exactly what happened.
Okay.
Like recalling a dream almost.
It was that, you know?
No, you blanked out. You like trance. Trance. You know the thing you do?
What was the bird's reaction while he was tranced out?
The birds are watching you guys. Every time you guys do something, they're kind of like they're looking at you. They're not just like sitting there just dawdling up in the distance. They're watching you. Every time you look back at the birds, and there's now a few of them going around because there's one in the other cabin, which was at your feet, and then now there's one at yours. There's also the same one that's now on the ship hands
Are they talking?
shoulder. No, they're all going. Ah.
I'm gonna reach out to pat the one that's at the.
You pat it.
Does it respond at all?
Ah.
I'm going to call it blood, and I'm going to feed it some stuff.
Some stuff.
I was
What's
just doing
that
too.
deal?
Perhaps we should all go to the deck where the others are.
Yes, let's.
Find out what is going on.
These birds are right.
Pull out my hand for it to walk onto the figure.
Jumps onto your finger.
Carry it out. I'm really happy I've made a friend.
Ah.
It's your first one.
Yeah. As far as Imperius is concerned, yeah.
How hilarious would it be if you get the ability to speak to animals? You just go to this bird. How awesome is it to have wings? I got wings too. Mine are bigger than yours.
He's his bourbon.
So we all go up on deck, right?
Mhm.
We'll go to the lobby.
Okay.
As everyone, who's at the lead for your group of people coming up to the top deck?
I will be.
Probably follow along.
As he comes up, I just sort of like put my hand out and stop him for a moment, and I just sort of like
He's got a raven on his hand. You know?
Yeah, arm, shoulder, whatever it is. Oh my
He also has a raven on his
I turn around and go, why are you carrying that?
It visited us. It would seem rude not to.
There's more than one of them?
Everyone do a perception check, please.
No, 6.
15? 15?
18.
18?
Well, 20.
It depends what I'm perceiving.
I am too busy looking at my raven.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a natural
There's
one.
another raven sitting on the edge of the ship.
Natural 20.
You see another raven sitting on the edge of the ship and another raven sitting on top of the wheel.
So I can
Steering
see 1, 2,
5.
3, 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yorlon, it is perhaps a more difficult question to see whether there are more than one. Things may not be what they seem.
Things aren't what they seem.
That is correct.
Look at the moon.
What of the moon?
Roll perception or
At this point, I've probably walked past
11.
you. I've probably
with
walked
a single moon.
Is there something that I'm missing?
There's 2 of them.
It was 2 of them. Can I
Where
say
I
2
can,
of them?
I can only see the one
Can
of
I
the moon.
point directly at it and stand next to him and say, that one
Yep, roll perception roll.
and that one?
16.
Oh, now that he's pointed out to you, you can see it.
I'm gonna ask the group and go, why are there so many birds around the ship? Like, you know?
This
Probably
one's
pointing
name
in
is
directions that you
Bartholomew.
guys can't
What?
see.
This one's name is Bartholomew.
Ah!
It did not.
As soon as you say that and you hear that, all of them birds do it.
Of course.
My hand instantly just goes for the sword.
Yeah,
Is that-
I'm spinning a dagger between my fingers. At
Do
this
not
point.
attack. Do not attack.
Is that words
Why
to
not?
me?
I will
Roll it.
I will
Inside.
go over to.
Guys, it wasn't words!
Wait,
Can I
does that
roll
mean
it?
it's not a bird?
Maybe, I don't know, but it wasn't words!
So they're
They
not
should be
birds.
words! Not really, no.
So, what you were saying is actually that they are not actually birds.
They're not birds.
Or they don't speak in Raven at least.
What they are.
They are probably a symbol
I speak most things,
Of
and that wasn't
what?
even.
of whom. Johnny,
I
do you work for her?
certainly do.
Ah,
Who's
I'll
her?
have to explain.
O'Neill?
The Raven Queen.
Ah, that's
Who's
why
that?
it's fucking right.
What?
Who is the Raven Queen?
A powerful
Someone
being
he
from
looks
the
across the
Shadowfell.
ocean, across the land, and makes sure everything is right.
Is she hostile anymore?
Only if you let her be.
Wait,
Do not attack the ravens.
so
Fair
is
enough.
something not right here? It's a strange gentleman who seems quite in touch with the forest.
I've actually.
Are you
listened
talking
to
about the
for
fact
once
that
and
he's
not be
spotting wood?
hostile, and I'm putting the dagger away.
Okay.
Is this a test?
No. Something hasn't been right for quite some time.
Why are the others involved?
Others?
Okay. I would not have expected these people to be involved with.
Do you know about this?
The Raven Queen is my patron. The source of my magic.
Oh.
It is not unusual to offer gifts of memories to the Raven Queen.
Memories.
Memories.
Right.
She
So
lives-
you're telling me this Raven Queen made me experience what I experienced while I was dreaming?
It is possible.
It's already happened.
Do I
Which is
remember
sort of
being in a dream?
It is not. Sometimes it is just a memory. Sometimes it is living through the memory. Normally, it is when they're asking for a boon.
Ah, a quick pause. Suddenly, it comes back to you what happened when you went and talked to the Raven. Kind of like you fell into an abyss and then landed in your forest while it was on fire.
That's not okay. Why is it on fire?
And you see two golden eyes as it walks through your forest.
What's it?
You never know.
You can't change into its form.
Yeah, but it must have a form that has eyes.
All it is eyes.
Eyes walking through a forest. Oh no.
You've never seen this before, but this is the thing that is showing itself to burn your forest.
Where in the forest am I?
Where you were last before where you were when the forest was on fire that made you leave in the first place.
Oh no.
That would explain the stunned silence.
Oh.
What is that noise?
My
What is
mentor's in
very
labour.
annoying?
And then you basically get pulled back into being woken up by Amber.
Okay. So I just as they were conversing, I all of a sudden remember that how it happened.
You always knew it, it's just that now you suddenly can talk about it.
Forest.
Rowan, my friend,
I
what
just
is
sort
going
of-
on?
I just sort of like snarl, and you just see smoke coming from between my teeth.
Easy.
Yeah. That was happening in the forest.
What first?
There's been a
My
lot of
forest.
fire tonight.
What first? We are surrounded by ocean.
In Berliska. I was trancing. Actually, I've learned from Amber. I'll do it backwards. I was up here. Then I was.
Oh, God.
I'm listening intently.
But before that.
But before that, I was below deck, and before that, I was. There was nothing, and then before that, I was in my forest, and it was on fire, and there was a pair of eyes going for a walk, and then before that, I was trancing.
And before that?
I was fighting barbarians.
I'll motion to the birds and to Johnny. What does the Raven Queen want? This is not a test. This is.
It's not so much about what the Raven Queen wants, it's the fact that I haven't been able to talk to the Raven Queen for a while.
Are you also a warlock of the faith? Are you Magi?
If that is the terminology used, friend, then yay. I guess so.
Are you trying to offer up your memories?
I don't have any. That's why I know that something's wrong. Something's been wrong for a while.
You have not been able to. The Queen's magic still works. It is not.
A lot of people's magics work.
Emir, you say offer up memories. When they're offered, do you keep them?
I have not done this before. It normally requires traveling to the Shadowfell.
What?
The Shadowfell. Are you not familiar with this term?
Yeah.
The realm of the dimension of shadows.
Yeah. Hell.
This is not hell.
Yeah.
Hell is the abyss.
No. Feywild good. Shadowfell bad. So I was told growing up.
You have heard those stories. But
Yes.
they are stories. There is no good or bad in the shadows. It's just the absence of light.
And do you have shadows without light?
If you do not have light, there is shadows.
No, if you do not have light, there is only darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Which is shadow.
No, shadow is darkness caused by light.
There have been many books written on similar topics. I do not think this is the time to be able to indulge in such.
But semantics.
Let me wake you up.
Everybody loves semantics.
Normally, some of the stories say that people offer up their memories and they are a new person. Sometimes, if they have trauma, they are able to give those memories and move on from hurt and sorrow.
Can
Some
I
people
offer
give
some
up.
memories?
No.
This is not how things are normally done.
Imperius is going to
Sometimes-
be really hard about offering up the memories of him being fully fed people back in school.
It's okay, Harry Potter.
This entire time that they're conversing, Rowan's just like rummaging through his bag and just like scribbling frantically in Sylvan.
Can everyone do a perception check for me?
Nope.
Total of 20.
17.
10.
4.
17, 20,
17.
17. What was that, 11? Okay,
22.
17, 17 and 20?
10.
10. No, not 10.
20.
20. He's not there anymore.
I was going to get to the more repressed stuff. soon.
That's not good, Emir. And now I'm drawing my dagger out again. What
Huh?
happened?
Johnny,
Where'd he go?
what happened to Imperius?
Wait, he's.
Before we...
What happened to the raven?
This is
on the
very
left hand?
unusual for me
Sorry?
to say, but
Raven
before
on
we
the
kill anyone, let's talk.
The raven on your hand has
Is now in my
disappeared.
eight.
It's not there.
Do the rest of us realize?
Yeah, after they pointed it out, yeah.
I'm not pointing it out because I don't want to anger the
It'd
dwarf.
be ironic if
What?
being
No,
bullied
I
was
was
the
just
core of who you are today.
What the hell
So when you got rid of that,
Where'd
you
he go?
disappeared.
I mean, there's one other repressed memory that was going to say that will come later now.
This is not a malevolent act.
What?
So you're saying we can simply disappear into the night and that's not malevolent?
This is not meant to harm. This is
You're
not like the
reliving-
attack yesterday.
You're currently reliving being back in the school.
Oh, do we get to be the bullies?
Yes. Cutscene. There is a younger Imperius. How old would you be? What? Starting to become a teenager?
Yeah.
And you have your books in your hand. Travelling in a college of some
Probably
type
like
of event.
20 scrolls under one arm.
Chris, if we had for your flashback to when you were younger, we should have called you lowercase d.
Is that because you just wanted a little bit of D?
Little D.
Little D. Hey, Little D. It sounds like a rapper name.
You remember this scene very well. You remember this. You know it's coming. You know it's happening. But you still just travel along with all of your scrolls and the books along the courtyard to the collegium. You see all of the wonderful sights of this particular place, and it is a good. You remember it well. You love the place. It's looked what it gave you, the knowledge.
Bit of happy memory.
Bit of happy memory.
Sad.
And you're
So was this Esther before those vagrant murder hobos came in every year?
Yeah, it was a beautiful place back then.
This is a different collegium than that one, though.
Hmm?
It's a different collegium.
Bigger.
And you're looking up into the sky. The sun is nice, and you hear the chirping of the birds.
And you trip.
And you exactly you do remember this, but this is the actions you took when this happened, and you are tripped. You know, you felt that foot come out, and you felt it collect your ankle, and you felt you just
That
spawned
was
in
the
your head.
that was my arm.
I can never set a scene here. I've never played Prelude with you guys. This halfling puts a hand out to shake your hand. You trip over.
No, he shakes your knee.
Shakes your knee. Yeah, you trip over and you've got too much stuff in your hands. And
All my scrolls, everything.
your
everywhere.
scrolls go everywhere.
My
You've
term
also
paper
got,
torn to
because you've got
pieces.
too much in your hand, you even failed to catch yourself properly. And you've scraped your arms quite badly. And there are other members of the Collegium here.
Ha! Why didn't you just use your wings and fly, boy?
I don't have wings yet. That hurts Bradley later.
That's right.
Everyone still knows you as an Asmar. You still be an Asmar.
You think you're better than us, Imperious? With your fancy name, your scrolls.
I'm just trying to get my work done, just like everyone else. Just trying to get my papers done.
What about my work? Did you finish that?
It's one of those ones.
Find it for me.
This is going to be cathartic for everyone.
Yeah, I can draw too much from real life.
You're...
I'll search for the.
We're all
paperwork, trying
nerds
to
here.
Desperately attempt to find.
Remember, I swear I admit that I also bullied other people when I was in school.
I mean, look. Yes. But
So,
I was also a big nerd.
and if memory serves, I don't find it.
That was before high school, though. I was an asshole.
I gave you plenty of time.
Who was that? I swear. Oh, maybe it was. Keep going through, trying to desperately find.
While he's
One of the
doing
other
that,
people is
I've
walking off with
literally
the scroll,
like
ripping
hiding
it
a
up.
scroll behind my back that I
Punch
picked up when
it.
they went flying, and I'm putting it in my pouch.
Yep.
And I'm just going laughing as he's like searching in vain for a particular scroll.
Oh, what a shame. You failed me.
Are we there as our characters? Or
Yes.
as... Oh, okay.
But at the same time, you were also part of the Collegium.
Alright. Well, that's where Amber comes in. She's like,
I'm
Oh,
also
God.
just. I'm also just horrible.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I swear I had it. It was here. I prepared it all. I changed everything. Made it look like it was your work. Did your handwriting and everything?
You forged his handwriting.
Yes.
What sort of handwriting can you forge?
Do you know how to do the demon signature?
Yeah, I signed a lot of these paperwork.
I go for a punch and just end it right before I hit his face to make him flinch.
Probably falls to the ground. Again.
For the shockwave?
Well,
he flinched so
get
hard.
a blank piece of paper, write out a detention form, and sign it as the dean. I want to see if you can do it.
Attention for who?
Leave the name blank.
Okay. Do I have to?
For now.
It's
Yeah.
the wrong thing to do. I shouldn't do this.
You should also not be completing other people's homework, but you do that.
I have to.
You just look at me. It's just standing there like
Everyone
this.
has a choice. You chose to.
Yes, you chose to do this instead of pain.
I can't afford it, guys. I've got no money.
No, I said pain, not paying.
Are you making fun of his accent?
We told you what would happen the next time you did that. Do you remember?
I just grab him by the back of the shirt. And I'm holding him there.
You dangle.
Yeah.
Mr. Wolf is.
Hey,
I imagine dwarves don't really change much in height.
No,
over
that's
the years.
true.
The dwarf tells you to get on your knees and then puts a hand out. Now choke yourself.
Well, you're an asshole.
I mean, like, he said I did that. I didn't say it. I'm just grabbing the back of his shirt.
That's a joke. I'm getting tired holding up the top of his shirt like that.
Have you seen these guns?
I'm gonna say, at best, you could give the great atomic wedgie.
That I could if he was not wearing a robe.
I grabbed one of
impossible, just other.
the books that was on the ground and say, I think it's time to get the books and just smack him in the stomach.
You smack him in the stomach, he bows over, and then all of a sudden you're back on the top of the ship. And you all witness that right at that moment at that time happening.
Am I back?
Yes.
That was odd.
Do I remember it as him or as the original bully?
Do you remember it as what just happened?
Do we also all remember it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Is
standing
that
like
what
this.
happened in your previous memories?
I feel so gross.
And
I'm so sorry.
and
What?
put the axe down. We're not safe to each other at the moment. Put it down.
I'm not letting go. She's just holding it like this down lower.
Put it down.
She puts it down and rests it
In
like
terms
in her
of
hand still, but
Kelso
upside down.
Arcana, do you have any idea what might be going on?
Roll Arcana.
This feeling of power, it feels very nice.
6?
You have no idea what's going on.
Can I take a shot at that too?
Yes. You're all one, didn't you?
No, 2.
A 2.
Ooh, very nice. Well,
I've only got intelligence plus 1.
Ah,
Arcana 19 total.
this is everything in this world is magical in some particular way, and it's usually a safe bet. This is too. In the world of Dungeons and Dragons, all sorts of things can happen that doesn't explain itself well. Mages form themselves together to try and formalize and put laws to the way magic folds and unfolds. Druids and clerics even do the same thing to a certain extent, and that's why there's usually a fixed set of spells for most people, except for little bits here and there granted by the patrons. However, some things just fall outside of those particular laws that are formulated by men that just generally can't be explained. And it's unknown whether it's the universe or the gods or something else. That's
You got the same answer as me. You got no idea.
Yes, pretty much.
This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I know.
It makes some sense.
Syringe.
I'm just like, now I'm looking around at everyone and I'm just like really weary and I'm like just annoyed with the fact that I'm being forced to relive memories and shit and getting progressively more angry.
Johnny,
I
are you alive?
am.
Truly alive in the same way that we are alive, or just alive in memories? That is not an I or no question. As I try to imitate his accent.
I'm alive as much as the rest of you are. I just don't exist the same way you do.
Are we on the material plane?
Aye.
Are you on the material plane?
Aye.
Does I mean yes?
Aye.
Don't mean no.
It's a weird bar.
Johnny,
Are you causing these memories to occur?
No,
Is she causing these memories to occur?
I do not know.
are these birds, these ravens, are they a message from her, a symbol of her power? She's some kind of good, yes?
Some kind.
Furious is going to go through all of the ravens to try and find the one who named Buffalo, because that is his only friend now.
So if you go up to each particular raven, just get buffle. Buffle.
Also,
You get to about the third one like cocks its head up. You know, they'll look at you, cock the head up to you, one person, and then jumps onto your hand.
Yeah.
Also, if you had
A
actually
hullabaloo.
filled out that detention form, I was going to get you to put your own name on top of it.
I thought that was it.
Did the bird just say Bartholomew?
You would only not paying attention.
I heard that. I was like, wait, what?
In common?
Yes.
So they do.
I heard that! That was words!
Okay, my character's very freaked out. She's gonna do the
Considering
only
you're
thing
one
she
who
knows
punched
is.
doing the thing of the-
My character has come
Get
to
away
this
from my
conclusion.
friend.
She decided all of this happened when she woke up, so she's trying to go back to sleep.
Are you just going to
Just like-
scull booze until you pass out?
That doesn't work for her. So she's just gonna be like, nope. And she's gonna walk over to the corner with her back, look at everyone all out there, with probably the raven over there, and she's gonna look at him.
You look up. There's about a dozen ravens up there now.
She's gonna go downstairs and like into the bed and just like
You
try to go to
this-
sleep.
You go to the trapdoor. Hatch, sorry. That goes downstairs. You go to the hatch, and you can't open it.
I mean, I could try, but I'm not going to. She's gonna wander back
Who
up.
here has had memories, has experienced memories of their own?
I have.
I woke up and I went to pee, but and this,
That's not on the ship, but on other places. Or
no, I peed off the ship. I did not pee on the ship. What? What kind of
The
person did
experiences that you have had,
Not a true experience, but yeah.
but you witnessed something, which was
Something.
Yes, we are talking about echoes of memories, shadows of shades.
I saw
Yes.
I saw a bit of something.
The
Amber's gonna find a spot that is like as far away from all of them as possible, probably just like in the middle, and just like lay down and just like try to curl up and go back to sleep with her axe.
Alright, so you go into a corner of the ship, and you're still up on the top deck, and you try to
Go to sleep.
Yeah, you go to sleep.
Cool. She's like, nope, I'm out. It's too much for me. You just
then you wake up in the dwarven hall.
She does.
oh, fuck.
Hey, I know how these
Instant
things work.
regret.
This is not my first dream sequence rodeo.
Fuck.
It's
Yeah,
not
but
my first repressed
Amber
memory.
doesn't know any
What?
better.
I'm going to use the scam Scottish accent because that's what I use for all my duels. So don't get confused. He's a different character. Aye, lass. Are you ready for your excitement? Are you ready for your test?
No. No, no, no.
Oh, you've got to get you ready because it's all today. Today,
What?
nothing.
Today? No, 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 no. We don't do the test. Wait, today? What day is it?
It is Reclamation Day. No, just kidding. It is the test for your brewing.
You haven't been brewing for the last 2 weeks, have you? You should have been by now.
She like reaches through her bag to try and find her like
Does
brewing
Rowan go and
book.
sit on the judging panel?
I was like, oh boy, I can't wait.
She goes into her bag to try and find her
It's a
key
long-honoured tradition in this particular part of Dwarven area.
and like grab her book with
Where
all her
the place
notes
is.
in it. And she's like, "Where's my book? Where's 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 my book?" And she's trying to find her book. And she finds it eventually, like at the bottom of her bag. It's like this tattered book of like pages stuffed in. It's definitely not any like scholarly thing like he would. It is the most tattered thing you've ever seen. And I'm just like,
Imperius is going to walk over. Nose turned up in an ornate mug. I'm looking forward to tasting and passing you, hopefully.
yes, yes. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, yep.
Amir will be there as a fellow student. No. So that we were drinking last night. That wasn't your assignment, was it?
That's exactly what it was. Anyway, just out of character. She's like,
It was good. That was great. But
Aye, lass, are you ready? It's time.
she's just like stunned faced and just dead silent. Book half open, tattered. Things like falling on the floor. She's like,
I can give you half of mine.
I brewed that for 2 months.
Oh, this was 2 days.
Oh god. I'll be back. And she's gonna like scurry off to like where her stuff is.
Where you going, lass?
I'll be back. I'll be
Where
back.
you going? You can't get in. What are you doing?
And she's gonna go and try and find one of her older brews, which she knows isn't quite as good. But because it's what she does, she's always got something spare, and she's grabbed something. And for the purpose of this, it's gonna be the wrong one. And it's one of her failed ones, which she didn't realize.
Oh,
And she comes back
can
because
I
she...
suggest something else?
Yeah.
What if you got mixed up with someone of your alchemy brews?
Yes, oh my god, that...
Oh, that is perfect what I have planned for.
Yes, so she comes back with one of her wrong brews, and it's not a traditional dwarven brew. It is one of her alchemical experiments. So it's got a bit of brew and a bit of alchemy in it, and it's definitely nothing a dwarf would enjoy, unless like traditionally. So she comes back with this little
Suddenly
barrel.
mushrooms start sprouting out of her ears.
And she just,
This is disgusting.
oh my,
Green smoke coming out of his nostrils.
I hand it over to like you, because like you're the student over there, like, and I run back to try and find the cure. And I'm like, roughly.
Where you going now, lass?
And then like, I run back with a potion, like, take this.
The green sheen of
Take
like
it,
slime.
take
over
this.
Turn to Rowan. I believe this is a
Oh no! It was just the wrong. No, it was just.
Because he's now a fun guy.
It was the wrong one. No, look, you see, I did the thing, and I did. Look, all of my notes are here. They're all here. I did it.
You know full well
No, I did.
you only get one chance at this.
Oh no, I did. It was a mistake.
We'll see you next year.
Or
No!
Next decade.
No!
Yes.
Is that the
And you
first-
wake up.
Was that the first rage?
You won't know. It ended.
Spite all my rage, I'm still just a dwarf on a ship.
And I'm just like, I was holding my axe before, and now like she was lying curled up with her axe because she's like at this point. Now she's just sad. She's like, oh, she doesn't move. She just stays there.
You hear a dwarf sobbing in the corner.
You just not so much so, but more like, like the noise you normally hear out of Rowan.
Well, put it this way. At least now you can feel better about the dolphin.
I recognize that noise, so I'm gonna.
Terrible people.
I'm going to, as we're on the ship, go over to her and say, "That was terrible."
She's gonna sit up, like legs crossed, lean against whatever's there, but then start like her axe like this, and just lean against her axe and be like, "Yeah, they didn't let me back in."
So I'm going to turn
That's
to
it.
the two mutants because I recognise their eyes now and just stare at them and just think in my head, what do you want? Just meditate on that.
Ember, perhaps we could find some time to go back to the dwarven halls.
It's not worth it. They once they exile you, they don't want you back.
It is always a way. If you were to get a brew that the High King would approve of, would he not overrule the guild head?
I think you mean the chief, and maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter. You know, it's fine. It's fine.
I'll give her a hug.
Thank you.
You crush one of the flowers in her ear.
No!
It's a hug, then it's a...
I think the Raven Queen is trying to get a connection back to people. I think that's why you have in your memory.
Well, I'd appreciate it if she didn't.
No control over it, my friend.
I feel a stringent blink.
You strange black, yes, yours didn't occur, did it not?
No, I just peed and then I went back to bed.
I did the same thing.
Have you heard from your god?
Not on this boat lately, no.
Aye.
Maybe I need to mete out some justice.
Perhaps you do, lad.
Because I wet my hands on my stuff.
Perhaps you do, lad. Perhaps you do. Well, all is well on the ship this evening. I hope you all get yourself some sleep and reflect on what you've done.
Is this likely to be the end of these trips down memory lane?
I couldn't tell you, yea or nay.
Oh, nay now, is it?
Nay.
Sorry, just with that accent and the cheese, I was about to say, cheese me up, woman.
Cheese me up, woman.
Go on.
He walks off from where he's been standing. He's been standing here most of the time. He hasn't barely moved. When he talks to you quite often, unless you're actually next to him, he generally just talks to you, but with his back to you or something like that. Unless you're actually right next to him, then he turns to you. Says words to you. He walks off, goes to the top of the ship where the wheel is, rings that bell, which is the bell for every hour. All's well. And then heads off into the hatch. And then, yeah, goes back to his cabin and sleeps.
Is Bartholomew still?
Bartholomew's gone.
I'm gonna sheepishly attempt to trance again, feeling very self-conscious.
All the ravens are gone. But it's not like they just disappeared in front of your eyes. It's kind of like as you're looking around, wondering what to do next and wondering what to figure out, you just suddenly notice they're just not there anymore. Same with the two moons. Not there anymore.
Both? Or just one?
Just one.
Is there someone in person?
Yep.
One of the sailors? Or
One of the sailors, yep.
Curious is going to climb up to the rung below.
Mm-hmm.
Just sit there, look at the stars.
Look at the moon, look at the stars.
Head back to the bunk and read some of my books on from training.
Yep.
Find out what I missed.
Amber's gonna stay at the bottom of the ship, just seated where she is, and like she'll ruffle in her bag and pull out that, like, anyone who's actually paying attention actually pull out that notebook from her dream and just like flick through it.
Peel the pages apart.
I walk to like the front of the ship, like right up as far as I can go without actually just being on the front part. I sit down just off to the side and pull the dagger out and just keep looking at it and like spinning it in my fingers, and then every now and again I'll just sort of like jab it into the deck of the ship.
Same dagger you've always known. There's no blue, there's no nothing about it. It's a dagger with a symbol of chaos on it.
I'm gonna go join Amber. Can't.
Ah,
Shit.
you're meditating on the deck.
Okay.
So it goes to a scene to you meditating on the deck. Just you and me this time.
Okay.
You see a figure in a dark room. There's absolutely nothing here, no features whatsoever. It's a dark room completely. You can feel the floor that you're sitting on. You don't see it. But there is this figure there. He's quite bright. He should be shining the whole room, but you can't see a room. But he is definitely there.
Yep.
He is featureless, but it looks like a man, but it's still featureless. It's tall, proud, way the portrayal of his stance is. And even though he's got no eyes and no real features, you're still sure he's looking at you.
You're no Raven Queen. I get up and start walking towards him.
You feel as you do and you get closer to him, a hand from his left hand comes and swipes at you. Roll a d20.
I'm not going to dodge it anymore.
You're not going to dodge it?
No.
You cop a smack across the face.
Take a step back, and I sit down again. What do you want?
Justice.
For what?
Everything.
And why me?
So someone else was looking out for you.
Interesting. What do you want me to do?
Be better.
I pull out my dagger. I'm just slowly spinning it between two fingers. Define better.
Be better.
I put the dagger back in my pocket. Interesting. Who are you?
Justice.
The man called Justice who wants justice. And I'm saying this sardonically and sarcastically.
And you snap out of it and you're back on the deck.
Okay. I nod slowly and then stand up and walk over to Amber and just go, your beer is good. Get over it. And keep walking.
If she didn't have a beard, you'd see her blush. She's not used to compliments.
Well, part of the beard goes up right at Ginger.
And she's like, right, of course, yep. Puts it away and he's like, let's get back to it. And then I look over to you, who I'm like, is like sitting right here, and like, You're in a trance. How trancy are you in your trance?
It's just like cross-legged. Sometimes hands up, sometimes not.
Yeah, but like,
That's the bad bar.
how easily do you wake up?
Reasonably, it's basically controlled meditation more so than sleep. So I can wake up if I want to.
So if I picked you up, you'd probably wake up.
Yes.
I really want to see someone draw his druid in there with rave sticks.
Yeah.
I mean,
Trancing druid.
he is Van Warren after all.
Oh.
Is that what? No, I'm not saying it.
I'll put my hand on
You all heard
Rowan's
stories
shoulder.
about Green Camp.
I'll put my hand on Rowan's shoulder and be like, friend, we should go to bed.
Okay.
And then I'll head back to the... He's my best friend.
It's just the way you said it.
Assuming nothing goes wrong with Amber falling asleep, I believe during the combat, like a chunk of your beard got sliced off.
Yeah. It did.
Well, while you
just a little chunky.
Yeah. While you're sleeping, Rowan's gonna do something similar to what he did with your beard, like, because
You're gonna braid in some moss.
no, while he just weaved a lot, he just weaved like ceilings throughout for decoration, but now he's gonna try and like generate a root mass like near her chin, and then just like grow in a false beard to fill in what was lost.
Oh,
It's fine.
literally the best friend ever.
You don't know yet, you're asleep.
I know.
Creating a face merkin.
Like,
With like little orange flowers in it as
Yeah.
well. Oh.
like as gently as he can, he'll like water it for the first time, and then he'll trance. Once he's done that.
I'm snoring very loudly and obnoxiously the whole
Is anyone
time.
else doing anything else?
I am stepping up and down the deck, feeling powerful. It is invigorating to know what it feels like to be the one in charge of the bullying and not the pitiful little target on the ground.
Yeah, tripping people over by punching them in the kneecaps.
I'm short. Well, I'm short. I'm small. I'm used to being the one.
Bucket-sized.
Oh yes, bucket size. That's right. If I knew you were a giant.
I'm asleep. Don't look at me.
I can hear you muttering.
I don't talk in my sleep, just snore very heavily.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is just another language.
Amir's still awake, isn't he?
Reading, yes.
I think eventually Furious will come down to speak to Amir. This is the work of your god.
Yes.
What can you tell me of that?
The Raven Queen is the source of the powers that I have. And I'll summon the dagger in my hand. This is gift. It is boon. It is a deal struck by my ancestors.
So it is a form of magic that one given to you by your god.
Yes. It is traditional to use the term patron, because patronage can be removed. We serve at the whim of the patron. So it is the deal struck.
I never had much fondness for gods. And you saw some of my childhood. I kind of turned my back on them when my prayers were not answered.
But that is the smoothie fallacy of what people think. The cleric will pray. In the Nine Deserts, we have many priests, priestesses. They pray. They run temple. This is not a matter of faith. It is a matter of service. You serve as the patron's embodiment in this plane. The Raven Queen cannot leave the Shadowfell. It is now stuck there. It's part of what makes up the Shadowfell. And so, as the Warlocks, we are here to act if action is needed, to observe if observation is needed. And in return, we get powerful benefits. It may be a generation between when service is needed, but if the patron calls, all must answer. So there is not a matter of faith. It is a matter of closer to what duty would be the word.
Does say good word, but he's still interrupting everything.
Perhaps you could show me more of this at another time.
Of course. It is, we'll take a different mindset from, I'm sure, what you are teaching as well. In terms of
Bless
magic.
you. Bless you. Bless you.
On average.
Monster sneeze.
We just can't help ourselves.
Over sneeze.
Oh, fatality! He sneezed his own head off.
Unseen.
With that,
Yes, Furious insane and leaves. Yes.
I remain sitting at the top of the ship, twirling the dagger and just replaying the moment of my father's death through my head over and over again, thinking of how I could have done it differently.
Very normal.
I walk up and sit behind you, back to, and just lean my head down and start going to sleep.
You guys gonna try and sleep in the crow's nest?
No,
I'm
he,
at the front of the ship.
Oh, front ship. Sorry.
he said the top, just not even the front.
Yeah, that's a bit better.
So just like dragging the cloak around both of us and sleep.
What's that dragon?
Let it get very warm under there after a while because just
You all,
dragonborn heat.
you all fall asleep eventually, except for maybe a halfling who feels like he's empowered because he didn't have a bad dream like everyone else.
No, he feels empowered because he bullied someone.
The halfling is an asshole.
I think I should buy you platform boots. Or stilts.
Stilts? Oh, really? Some stilts, eh?
You going to buy them at Voltron?
He is a paladin.
It's at +6/+5 to intimidation for some reason.
+5 to enjoyment and bullying.
But he needs to take
What
a
is
performance
your
check
oath
every
as
time
a
he goes to
paladin?
walk anywhere.
Yeah, actually,
Everyone
what is
stilts.
your paladin know?
He's a conquest paladin. He's meant to be intimidating.
You're a halfling.
Except you roll
Oh, yeah,
real
yeah.
shit every time
Yeah,
you roll
exactly.
intimidation.
You're
Like
an intimidating halfling.
The 1 or 2 times I've tried, it's like 2. Okay.
Actually, no.
He's so cute, he can.
I'm gonna step on your toes!
I'm going to punch you right in the nuts.
That's where you just need to start pulling out daggers and stabbing people's toes as intimidation techniques.
He's a toe cutter.
I mean, like, it's the best thing you can reach that people are like, no, don't fucking touch my toes.
No, get a crowbar behind the kneecap.
Well, that works too.
He's got a warhammer.
Yeah, you
I
know
have
what?
a
Hook them
shovel.
round and make them kneel.
Hit hard
So they can be down to your height.
Huh?
You hook behind the knee.
went off tangent.
You have a crowbar hook
So yeah,
behind
we
the
all
knee,
fall asleep.
drag them
We
so
all
they
fall
down at
asleep.
your
We all fall
on your knees.
We're all asleep!
So we all fall asleep.
You all fall asleep eventually.
That's probably a big fart.
And
there.
you wake up in the morning and it's another day on the ship.
Is it 2 suns this time?
It is one sun.
Do we get our health back?
You get whatever health back you get for an overnight rest.
What's that?
I have
You can
no
spend
idea.
your.
Oh, good, because I was
You
sitting
spend
on
your big dice
18
on
health.
okay. Don't worry about healing stuff. Just pick heal stuff back up to 4.
Oh, okay.
And what about fatigue?
12.
All gone?
Oh, good.
It'll
'cause
be
I
a few
had
days
one.
before he's still traveling on the ship. It's going to be a few more days.
I don't know where I
before
wrote
it
that
happens
down.
again. And you are ever so closer to Eris and Leonis, close to the port, to the town or the city, sorry, called Summerport.
Oh my god, it's good. You're coming home.
Oh,
Right.
So good to see you.
Oh, I hope we have another set of
Cool.
these flashbacks in like another year. And in that flashback, you just like burn that place to the ground and go, I am the scourge of the Collegium too.
Where we can go back and rectify the moments.
Yeah.
That's where my character would rage and be like,
Yeah.
fuck you all and kill them. No, she wouldn't kill them. She'd just beat them up.
Alcohol doesn't make you angry. I make me angry.
I
Yeah.
don't need to worry about murdering them all. All the murder hobos came through every quest and killed everyone anyways.
We will end this up now, so it was a short night.
It's a really quite productive one.
It was quite productive, yes. And some people are looking very tired across. They wake it up a little bit now. You don't look as tired.
I
as
had
you-
some caffeine. It's the
Yeah.
first caffeine I've had all weekend.
Yeah.
End it on a funny note.
Go for it.
Having experienced dreams from people who I've been like previously scared of or unhappy about using fire, like as Yolan's having his breakfast, like if he turns away from his meal, I'll just sort of like scoot it past him and just put like a small saucer of dry twigs next to him, because he has fire inside, so I think he needs kindling. So I just put twigs next to his plate and walked off.
I turn back around. There's just like the hunk of meat that I have for breakfast, and now there's like a plate of twigs. I'd like turn back around. And go,
Wait. No. They're barbecue skewers.
Or toothpicks. Toothpicks.
You put the
That's
meat
what
on
you
them. You make a kebab.
"Argh."
What is this hunk of meat? Is it crab?
No, I think I finished all the crab.
Oh.
We
I
went
think you
fishing.
I'm actually surprised you got even meat. It's been a fair few weeks
Fishing.
at sea now.
We can go fishing. Fishing
Yeah,
is
it'll be a fish. Yeah.
fish is still kind of
It's
meat.
fish. It's
Bit of
literally
seal.
just
Don't you start.
literally just like
Goldfish.
Actually, I don't
I
know
don't have a
fish.
club. We cannot
what
have
Rowan
sea.
should do is like next time we have some people attack the boat and we've got like bodies on deck, put a hook in one, drag it behind the ship until the sharks start eating it, and then you can see more varieties of sharks.
Yeah, because we don't care about we don't care about
Wow.
people, right?
No, I care way
That's
more
not
about
barbaric
animals
at
than
all.
people.
What, it would just do dump them over their board?
Yeah, that's
The sharks get
respectful.
them anyway.
But we don't get to see them.
Yeah,
For
we don't
those
need
who are still on the channel and actually continuing to watch this, thank you. As I said, if you actually are part of Sawcraft and are coming along to Quest, again, 4 days, they should be on sale.
Oh god.
And I am broke.
Yeah.
A lot of people are broke.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm broke.
No,
It's
not at all.
There's a lot of people that
We
work
don't know
on
what
new dice.
Oh.
It's D&D. It's addictive. You buy more dice.
yes,
163 cents.
very
like
very
Jess.
expensive dice.
Anyway.
Just as
The young lady who sold us these sets of dice
Oh.
has 63 of them. 63 sets.
She's
Wow.
my hero.
And they're minimum $100 a set.
She
And-
does get a
and-
discount, I'm sure, because she
and
works
it's
in the store.
gorgeous.
But
These sets
and-
are $120 a piece.
She doesn't play D&D.
Each, you mean?
Each.
a set, each set.
Each set is $120 just for the
$100,
dice. The box
120.
themselves is more.
Ash's ones were 100.
That's what I said. They're
And they go up
hand-carved
from there.
stone.
they,
Oh, really?
are-
They're
Yeah.
gorgeous.
They're
Like
semi-precious stone.
these are amethyst.
Alright.
They are literally the most beautiful thing
Put
ever.
this one up in front of the camera. I don't know if you'll be able to see
Oh,
it,
wow.
but it reflects the light as you turn it.
Oh, wow. These
It
are
is
awesome.
blue sandstone.
Mm.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Sounds
Gorgeous.
Which one's this one?
That's bloodstone.
careful.
So bloodstone with a purple hard box.
Blue sandstone.
Oh, that's cool.
So if the dice company wants to sponsor this stream, we'll be
Yes.
Awesome.
Have
So-
Dice already sponsor one famous online gaming group called the C Team.
This is Tiger's Eye.
Mm.
And
I did see the Tiger's Eye.
Alice has
in
got
the
amethyst
picture.
as well.
Yeah, mine's amethyst. It is very delicate and brittle.
Mm.
Yeah.
So,
Look how beautiful this is.
Jess, if you're watching,
Yeah.
Alright.
Let me see.
And the amethyst ones? Last ones.
Mm.
Probably could have ended the stream and just not had to look at this, but.
They're nice.
Yeah. Yeah,
They're
okay,
very,
this is
very
good.
pretty
This
dice.
is really good.
Beautiful.
Shiny shinies. Alright, thank you all for watching again, and good night from the tavern.
Also, I have a
Nice.
mimic.
Oh no, it's a mimic! Ah!